a huge game here on EA Sports College Football. It's the Cal Golden Bears and the SMU Mustangs. Free Status, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with you. Let's say hello to our friend Tommy Rowe on the sideline.
I caught up with the Mustangs head coach before the game. He told me this is a crucial game to stay focused. He understands coming into this loud and crazy environment against a team that is not ranked in the top 25 could be easy to overlook. But he's shown his players tape all week, and he said, we have to understand every play matters. We cannot look ahead to next week, or this week will be a disaster. Back to you.
Thank you, Holly. Really looking forward to this matchup. So SMU's offense comes onto the field first today. We'll keep a close eye on the play calling and just how diligent they are in getting the tight end involved, Jesse. It just didn't work last week.
Yeah, there's no question that this coaching staff, they know the offense basically goes as their big tight end goes. And that's why they lost their last game out. They didn't get him the ball enough. And that was a huge problem. So, David, big priority, number one for this offense in this one, get him as many touches, as many ways as you can.
Yeah, feed the big fella, the big target, the chain mover, the red zone area. But just, you don't have to be as accurate. I think that's the thing that's nice. When you're throwing to a big tight end over the middle of the field, like, he'll catch it and still get hit. It's not that big of a deal, so we got to use the big fella.
He is snowed under, nowhere to go, and it'll be second and long. Defense in press coverage. Get it out to the supersonic guy. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain.
Offenses don't like being in these situations. They don't like having little success on first and second down because now you know I got to pass the football. I got to air it out. It makes me really predictable. So let's make sure you take care of the football and find those plays you really like.
A strike downfield. They convert on third down as he gets it to the 46-yard line.
And it's on third downs like this, if you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
The offense has a little bit of success on the ground, and they're up. Look at them. They're ready to go again. Back on the line of scrimmage, ready to run another play.
Just feeds the running back. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down. The Mustangs racing to the line in the hurry-up.
And already this guy is leaving his mark on this game. Opening drive, back-to-back runs where he's found a way to get positive yards. He was able to...
Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception.
How about this defense? Coming out, you know you've got a challenge on your hand, and you talking about coming out ready, hairs on fire, ready to play. You can tell, dropping back, great coverage. They know this guy's great. They know he can spin it. They're sitting on the coverage, waiting on it. They win the first check early. Give the defense some credit. They were ready for this great quarterback.
They'll try it over the left side. Stopped at the 47 after a 10-yard gain. Here comes the offense on 1st and 10 from the 47. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Surged ahead for a couple there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
And a nice second effort by the back to break a tackle. But how about those defensive backs willing to come up, stick their face in the fan, and make a tackle?
Those are the best run defenses, too, right? It's not just D linemen and linebackers getting all the plays, but it's DBs that are willing to not just cover, but tackle backs in the open field.
They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down.
He's tackled at the 27, and that's good enough for a first down.
And the Golden Bears come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Changing the routes with his receivers. Songo Politelli. The throw to the outside is complete. Makes the catch, but goes no further, and it'll be a short pickup on that one. You know, sometimes even a short gain like that can be used to set up something bigger later on.
No doubt, Reese, they can pump that and take a shot down the field. And don't worry, they're going to go back to that same play because they know this guy with the ball in his hands is dangerous. He makes one guy miss, he can take it to the house.
Handoff from the gun. What powerful running, just driving the pile forward for everything he could get. He'll be just a few inches short. From the gun on third down, Sangapolatelli. Quickly complete. That'll be enough to give them a first and goal from the 10. The Golden Bears go back to work after moving the chains through the air. JKS makes a catch. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend.
And a really nice job by the wide receiver. You run a drag route, find space. They're in zone coverage. They're not covering man-to-man. Find a little hole. Look at that QB. Y'all get on the same page. You could tell they were, and that's why they got the first down.
That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Marshall. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. Going to audible here. Let's see what they do. Fourth down, Sangapolatelli. Got it. Not gonna make it. And the fourth down gamble backfires.
Great coverage on that fourth down play. Nice job blanketing the receiver out wide. The defense, you could tell, they knew they were going for it. They had a game plan. They get the big stop and turn it over to their offense.
Looking for a crease. Turning it on. Inside the 50. Brought down after the huge gain gets this offense set up at the 27. And the Mustangs are in the hurry-up. Moves the pocket. It's Jennings. Complete on the left to Smith. He's down right there. Short gain on the grab. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Second down, gonna throw it. Pulls it in. And after the tackle, we are headed to the end of the first quarter. It's been a defensive battle through the first period, and the stats tell that tale. So they go back to work after the break, and it is third down. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got an open man. Stopped at the 3, but it'll be enough to give them a first and goal. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. They'll keep it on the ground for first and goal. This time he doesn't get loose, and finally the defense gets him bottled up behind the line. Back to pass on second down. Looking to get it in. He's down at the 1, and they almost had the touchdown pass on that one.
Well, short completion setting up third down now. Who is your best playmaker that you can target in this area of the field?
Trying to get it done with the run here on third and goal. And he breaks the play. Touchdown Mustangs. Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the PAT makes it 7-0. Well, they started with horrible field position, but ended with perfect field position in the middle of the end zone.
It all comes down to execution, Reese. You've got to have guys going out and doing their jobs. You saw the offensive line up front. They were physical. Skill players made it happen with the ball in their hands, and the quarterback really showed command on that last drive.
Making the adjustment on the play. Throwing Sangapolatelli. That's reeled in. It's Hendricks. And after that last completion, netted a big fat 0. They're looking at 2nd and 10. Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. Snagged in the middle. It's Perry. Chain gang on the move. It'll be a first down at the 29.
And when you run these drag routes, it's super important that your quarterback can really use his eyes. Don't lock in where everybody's going to start looking at you and seeing what's coming. Does a good job, drops back, sees it, and the most important part, puts the ball out in front so he can catch it, get upfield, and make some extra yards after the catch.
Brought down at the 45 after a 15-yard pickup. And the Golden Bears have it with a 1st and 10. Sangapolatelli on the play action. Out wide left, it's Marshall. Able to haul it in, but right to the ground he goes. Only a pickup of a couple.
And, man, you got to love that from your corner. Willing to pull the trigger right away. Obviously, the running back slips out of the backfield. They throw him the football, but he doesn't waste any time. He doesn't hesitate, pulls the trigger, runs at him, makes the nice tackle, and gets the stop.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Jaron Kiave Sangapolatelli. Right side, it's Hendricks. He'll go out of bounds at the 35-yard line. Big pickup there, and this offense is feeling it.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that 3rd down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single covered, double covered, man, zone. That's where he was going with it, and the big-time playmaker outside picks up the 1st.
And that pressure got to him quick. I mean, you talk about you want your quarterback to feel comfortable. Man, he didn't have time to feel comfortable. He didn't have time to get his feet set and get in the ground. This offensive line's got to do a better job.
A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on 2nd down. They just keep firing. Finds us back in the middle. Just not willing to take the hit. He delivers it and gets to the 27. Here comes 3rd and short from the 27. This defense trying to make them settle for a field goal. Powers inside. There he goes. Headed to the end zone. He's into the end zone. Touchdown, Golden Bears.
This is a guy that put a lot of pressure on himself coming in this season. He felt like he was ready to have a breakout year. He knew he had all the tools in the toolbox to be able to get it done, and he's showing it. That's his 10th rushing touchdown on the season.
And right down the middle. And that extra point leaves us deadlocked here in the 2nd. He'll bring it out. It's Hale. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. The Mustangs have the ball back and ready to go to work. They had to stand by and watch that scoring march, and now it's up to them to find a way to answer it. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Nowhere to go. The Mustangs will hustle to the line.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play, ready to make this defense work.
Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. Offense trying to keep them off balance on 1st and 10. Sells the run, wants to pass. Fires left side, it's Smith. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
Well, Kevin Jennings has a high ceiling, David. We've seen throughout his career when he's playing well, this offense is lights out. This is a guy who's quarterbacked this team to a college football playoff already, but there have been some dips as well. He's got to limit the mistakes. I think that's the whole key this season. Staying healthy, limiting the turnovers. If they do that, they'll be laughing on offense.
And he's not the biggest guy in the world, but his athletic ability really shines through. You just want to see him be more patient in the pocket. Like, make those easy plays. You don't have to always be fading away and make it hard on yourself. But the one thing you know about this offense, it's fast and it's fun. And this is a guy that can scramble around and make big plays. Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
This feels like 4-down territory, 3rd and short from the 40. Swings it out to his running back. He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs. And the Mustangs will have it 1st and 10. RPO complete.
And there you see the bind that the RPO play can put a defender in. That linebacker had to make a decision. Was the running back going to get the ball? He thought so he bit up, and that allowed the slant to be thrown in behind him.
Oh, he's got some space. He's all the way down to the 3. An electric run has him set up. The Mustangs have it with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Touchdown, Mustangs! And they take it in for 6 more points.
These close games a lot of times come down to who executes late in the ball game. That was a late game situation. Nice execution, and now they got the lead going into the half, and they have all the momentum.
So they'll decline the penalty, pleased with the results of that last play. It bounds through the back of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Cal's offense headed out onto the field to start this drive. This late in the half, you're behind. You'd love to create something before the break to build momentum, Jesse.
But you've also had some miscues on offense, a big part of why you're losing the game right now. I'd take it into halftime, make my adjustments, and come out ready in the second half.
Yeah, I'm going to take it into halftime too, Palmer. But I'm trying to put some points up right here. Be aggressive, set the tone, be like, hey, listen, this is what you're going to get in the second half, so find something really quickly you can go to.
Songo Politelli. Here comes the heat. Turns it upfield.
It's a nice job running the in route there by the receiver. And the best thing he did after he made his break, he didn't trail and fade away. He actually attacked the football. That's a good lesson for young receivers out there watching.
The Golden Bears with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. He's going to change things up against this defensive look. 2nd down, going to throw it. Finds a soft spot in the middle. They bring him down, but not before he gets a 1st down at the 35. Cal uses its 2nd timeout. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this 1st half. Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. JKS. Left side, it's Thomas. Ripping off the huge gain down to the 17-yard line.
And, man, you love to see that from this offense. Coming out and answering, right? Like putting a drive together. Their defense just gave up a touchdown. But you want to snatch the momentum back. Nice job putting a little bit of a drive together. Now let's go cap this thing off with a touchdown. They're
looking to pass from the red zone. Out wide right, it's Perry. Breaks a tackle. Got enough space. Touch. Golden Bears. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Every coach in the country talks about finishing half strong. Man, how about that? You get the touchdown, a chance to tie this game up and take all the momentum into halftime.
Set to kick this one.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Enough time to get off a play before we head to halftime. Trying to establish the run. He'll push his way forward for a few, and the clock will continue to run. We've played 2 quarters here and reached halftime, and we will now check in with Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, welcome into the epicenter of the college football world, our Orlando EA Sports Studios, and a great Week 8. We begin with the Ole Miss Rebels, taking on the #1 team, the Texas Longhorns.
And it'll come out to the 25, no attempt at a return. Let's go to the sideline in Holly Rowe.
Guys, on Cal's sideline, guys, I can tell you something we have got to keep our eye on. This quarterback was really banged up and bruised up after last week's win. He told me when I caught up with him this week, he has definitely been feeling sore this week. He did not miss any practice, but I will keep you posted as this game goes along. He's going to have to fight through some things here today, and I'll let you know how it's looking down here on the field. Guys, back to you.
Holly, keep an eye on that one for us. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Throwing, Sangapolatelli. Can't hang on after the hit, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
And both of these defenses, man, they've been so good. They've been physical. They've been great tackling, limiting explosive plays. But it's these type of plays right here, when it's kind of a 50-50, 60-40, where the offense has to make the play, the defense has been consistently winning in this football game.
Working the middle, it's complete. It's a game of first downs, and they've got one out to their own 37. And the Golden Bears come to the line with a new set of downs. Fresh set of downs going to the air. Rush right in his face. Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be 2nd down.
Well, that's not necessarily a throw that's going to show up on the stat sheet, but I love the decision. We're in the second half. We've got a tie game. You cannot turn the football over. And if nothing's open downfield, just do the smart thing and throw the ball away. I love that decision by the QB.
Might have picked up a couple on that one before he was knocked down. They need a huge play on 3rd and long. Quarterback signaling to his guy. Sangapolatelli from the gun on 3rd down. Swatted away and broken up. A great play there by the DB.
Well, it looked like the offense had a rhythm here early in the drive, getting a first down, but I don't know about that play call. Going deep on 3rd down, low percentage throw, it falls incomplete. And all that momentum that was established early in the drive, that's gone away now if you have to punt.
Fields the punt. He'll get it to about the 25 before they put a stop to the return. SMU's offense headed out onto the field to start this drive. Motion from the wide receiver. And he's brought down after a short gain. And the Mustangs want to crank the tempo. Looking downfield, it's Jennings. They'll flip it out to the back on the screen. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. Ball's at the 27. This offense facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Look out! It's incomplete, and this ought to be a boost of confidence for this defense, getting a stop against these guys on 3rd down. The Mustangs will try to pin them back with the punt. Finally sending out a punter in this one. Got to make sure they earn their letter. He'll get it to about the 25 before they put a stop to the return. The Cal offense is headed back onto the field. They weren't able to move it on their last possession, ended up punting it away, but now in a tight game, another opportunity for this offense. These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
They'll ride him again. And he gets it to the 44-yard line. It'll be a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Tonga Politelli, play action. Fires to the wideout. Right side, it's Strong. Inside the 35, knocked out of bounds. This offense with a big play, and they'll mark it at the 33. The Golden Bears come to the line on the heels of that big pass play. Trying to move them on the counter. He's got enough. He is wrestled down at the 17-yard line. They've got a 1st down in the red zone.
You could see this defense. They are back on their heels right now. This offense very much in a groove, in a rhythm. They've got to find something to disrupt this. Right now, they're doing what they want, when they want, how they want. This defense got to answer the bell.
He's got it on the run. Touchdown, Cal. They take the lead with the 6. These two guys, they just shared a glance, and they knew exactly what to do, David.
And how many times do we hear that? The quarterback talk about it after the game and go, hey, I just looked at him. He knew what I saw. I knew what he saw. We're on the same page. We've done this before. That chemistry equals big plays.
Set to kick this one away.
Looking for blockers. He's tackled right there, but a good job to pick his way and find some room on that return. The Mustangs offense is ready to go on the attack. They'll try to answer that last score with one of their own. A chance here to tie the game with a touchdown drive. Finds a tight end. He'll go out of bounds at the 38-yard line as this offense patiently tries to work the ball out of its own end.
Man, these plays are really, really simple. Really easy to run. I like it. Just drop back as a quarterback, see the big fella, wait for him to get open, hit him, get a nice positive game.
Nice job to keep it himself, find the 1st down marker, and move the change for this offense.
This is an offense that can move the sticks in a whole lot of different ways. Now you're seeing it on the option here. Great job by the quarterback. Reading the defense, there's nobody there taking him, so he puts his foot in the ground, he gets upfield, and he's got really nice elusiveness once he's out in the open field. He shows you that on that explosive play, picking up the 1st.
And the Mustangs moving quickly to the line.
It has not been a banner performance so far by this offense. Here in the second half, they need more plays like that. That's a good sign, but you got to be able to put those plays back to back now. Really nice job early in the drive, coming up with a big one in your own end. But now you've got to be able to string some of those along now and score some more points.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
They're trying to throw the wide receiver screen to pick up that 1st down, but the defense just too much speed getting to the ball carrier on that one.
They'll have to push the ball down the field here on 3rd and long. Dropping back, it's Jennings. Unloads to the wideout. Out wide left, it's Hales. All the way down to the 27-yard line before they get him out of bounds, and this offense is threatening. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. They've got a solid drive working, but now looking at 2nd and 11. From the gun, looking for a man. They're all over him. Back open in the middle. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. Now there's still a Mustang who is unable to get up. That is their freshman offensive lineman, and boy, they hope this isn't too serious. Holly Rowe will keep an eye on that. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Gets away. Brings into the open. Gets enough for the first down, but not sure they'll get another playoff here in the 3rd quarter. They go back to work in the final period of this one. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody, based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. In search of that tying touchdown. They've moved the chains a couple of times. It's 1st and 10 again. Finds his man on the RPO. Could not make his way to the corner. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. They'll keep it on the ground. They get him down, but he was driving his way and gets it down to the 7-yard line. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. Keeping his eyes downfield. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal.
That is what I'm talking about. So many guys lose where they're at on the field, lose the down and distance. It's 3rd down. I can't slide. QB knows it. Nice job.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, SMU. 3rd touchdown of the game. A 3rd of his season total. He now has 9 on the year. And he knocks it through for the tie here in the 4th quarter.
The identity of this offense is their ability to run the football. They're doing that in this game. That's now 3 rushing touchdowns on the day.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Cal gets it back. The sturdy Golden Bear offense on its way to the field. Tie game, 4th quarter. Plenty of time to work with exactly where you want to be in this one. They go play action with Songapolatelli. Throws for the tight end. Left side, it's Thomas. And he was loose and not stopped until he gets to the 47-yard line. 3 tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. Jaron Kiave Songapolatelli. Pulls it in, it's Thomas. Just carving up this defense and getting it down to the 24. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. The run to the right. There's some daylight. To the 10. He'll be down at the 4-yard line after that terrific run.
What a big-time run for this offense. A physical run, getting down, almost scoring the touchdown.
Yeah, and considering how well they're running it right now, why wouldn't you just hand it off to this guy right here again?
Under pressure. Touchdown, Cal. They've got the lead here in the 4th.
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back. Knowing if they get down in this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
SMU 21.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Let's go down to the sideline and Holly.
Hey guys, here on the SMU sideline, this defense has been the star of the show today. The offense has had their back against the wall, and now is the moment they've got to come alive. They are trailing in this game, and I can see them talking to each other before they take the field for this drive. Now is their moment. They feel it, and they're trying to get each other hyped up and ready to go for this possession. Back to you guys.
Holly, thank you.
And a lot of times the fit up front, you know, linebackers are fitting holes and that ball bounces and it's supposed to go somewhere. And sometimes it goes to a DB and the offense will get a W. Like, he'll get a win because you'll break a tackle. How about the tackle by that young fella? I know he likes to cover, but I love the way he comes up and makes the tackle.
Wide receiver going in motion. Wants to throw. It's Jennings. Got it. And a big hit at the end, but it didn't stop him from getting the first down. The Mustangs getting set on 1st and 10. Sells to run, looking to pass. Got it in the middle. It's Hale. They finally get to him. But what a play there to pick up the first down. And the Mustangs want to pick up the tempo.
Well, if you're going to complete these in-breaking routes over the middle of the field, it's really important as a quarterback you don't stare the guy down and tip off where you're throwing the football. He's trying to freeze the safeties in this defense and then throws it on time. Accurate throw, nice pitch and catch.
From the gun, give him a pickup of 2, now 2nd and 8. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8.
And nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. Great job to separate the ball from the receiver there.
In football, you hear the term quick, but don't hurry. And you could tell when you run these RPOs, the QBs want to make that decision quick. And I think he hurried it a little bit too much. Got the ball out quick, but obviously was inaccurate with his pass.
2nd and long here. From the gun, the ground game. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Mustangs!
Have yourself a day, young fella. You know why they handed him the ball a lot? Because he did that. That's his 4th trip to pay dirt. This dude has shown you a little bit of everything. What a great back. And 4 touchdowns on the day.
So the offense, more than happy with the result of the play, will decline the penalty. And as the ball makes its way into the end zone, it'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. Here comes the Golden Bear offense, ready to start this drive. The offense will have a chance to get the go-ahead score here in the 4th. The give. Worked his way ahead for a pickup of about 6 yards on the play. Clock stops. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. And the Golden Bears can really attack on this 2nd and short. Quick give. It's Marshall. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. And with this place rocking, the crowd forces a false start. They'll take the penalty and move them back. Concentration is key. Have to know the snap count. The false start backs him up. It's 1st and 15. Sangapolitelli grabs it in the middle. Oh, there might have been trouble if they had knocked him down so quickly.
That's a good job by the drag route there, understanding its zone coverage. So instead of continuing to run across the field, he settles down into an open spot, making it easy for his quarterback.
Second down to the air. Out wide right, it's Perry. Makes the grab, and down immediately. He picks up a few. They need to get a little closer for a field goal try, and they've got to do it in a hurry. Quarterback changing the play. From the gun on third down, Sangapolatelli. Out wide left, it's Hendricks. They are finding soft spots in this defense. He's got it down to the 25. The Mustangs call a timeout. It'll be their first. And they'll still have 2 timeouts left for the rest of this game. The Golden Bears, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. They're going to test the right side with this one. And he's knocked down. They'll mark it at the 15. It's a first down in the red zone. SMU spends his second timeout here. And they'll still have 1 timeout left at their disposal. And the Golden Bears pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. To the ground. He's got it again. Dropped immediately. He got nothing on first down. Now the Mustangs will use their third and final timeout. And now they are powerless to stop the clock with a timeout. Lost yardage on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. They'll run it. And he is going to lose yardage. Nowhere to run as he is forced out of bounds.
You know a field goal can tie the game right now. You have to at least give yourself a chance to do that. So I don't mind maybe taking some shots, but every time you drop back, you're risking taking a sack. You've got to dial up plays right now, I think, that are high percentage throws. You've got to run the football to at least give yourself an opportunity to push this game into OT.
They'll run it. They make the tackle, and it's short of the marker. It'll be 4th down.
Well, and they're running the football over to the right-hand side, and obviously that's where the kicker wants this thing. He told his head coach, get me on the right hash. I can draw this thing on the kick. It's the angle I want to go and win this game.
So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. Timeout is called with just a single second left. Here comes the field goal unit. And this will be for the win.